Yes, 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 indeed. Absolutely.
So as the race winds down, we got Merys in first and Moses in second, Sportelli third. Big Al hanging on to fourth, and that's a great finish for Al. David Poole in fifth and Aaron Parsons in sixth. David Poole just took a
Oh,
DNF, guys.
I just saw that. I
oh,
don't know what happened there, but Poole is out. Tough luck there. That will give Aaron Parsons P5.
P5, more math, guys. Be back in a sec.
Yep, absolutely. So Rich Roman going down the order. Rich Roman in P6 right now as he comes across the start-finish loop. And Jonathan Cuppet, great race from Mr. Cuppet. He has worked his way up to P7, driving that older Corvette C5. Marty Uren in P8. Marty Uren with a little bit more damage. Looks like on the front right side there. Could be no, yeah, he's got some damage there. Gregory Myers, Mr. Smooth in P9. John Houston, P10. Sergio Calderon in 11th. Bjorn Heyman 12th. Gub Douglas 13th. Mike Greatrix currently running in 14th. Johnny McIntyre in 15th. Lou Mascherelli in 16th. And I believe that's your running order right now. So it looks like everybody's going to be scoring points tonight.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's this a rough race, like we said in the beginning. You know, it's the track is not difficult to figure out, but it's a difficult track to master. You know, to go fast consistently in 3 hours, man. 3 hours is a long time.
3 hours is a workout. And, I got to hand it to every one of the drivers that was out there tonight. Lou is back in the pits. He's down 2 laps. But you know what? To go 3 hours and only be down a lap, these guys are doing a great job out there, all the way through the order. So good drive by everybody tonight.
So here's an
Yeah,
interesting
true that.
development. So yeah, I know we've been talking about it. Looks like Moses is really starting to push hard to catch up to Brad Merys and maybe battle it out the last few laps here. But it looks like Chris is he's holding nothing back.
Yeah, he is turning slightly better, 2 or 3 100ths of a second better per lap. Um, but he's got about 4 seconds to make up, and with only 5 laps to go, he really, I don't know if he's got the time left in the race. I mean, he'd need to be picking up a second of a lap and not showing it. Brad is stepping up.
Yep, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt he is.
he needs a bobble from Brad probably, and Brad is just another one of those guy that just hits his marks every time, man. It's amazing that he can drive that consistent, and his lap times
Yeah,
show it.
yeah. Well, Chris's last lap was his best lap of the race, 3:43.7.
Whoa, dang, he's pushing it.
Yeah, and that's it. That is as fast as we saw in pre-race practice.
That indeed, but Brad just seems to be chugging along. Not too much of a care in the world right now, but second half of Mulsanne straight, we're gonna have to see. I can quickly.
Yeah, Aaron needs he needs the win. He absolutely needs the win. Anything short of the win over Brad Merys is just not going to be enough. So good on Brad. Anytime you got the camera on him. Big slide by Chris. He is
We caught
really
that.
cooking it.
We caught it. Cause I'm on board with Chris Moses right now.
Yeah, and
Chris is letting it all hang out.
he sure is. And that lead is staying around the 4 second mark. So Chris is really going for it. Man, he picked up quite a bit there, but good on it. He really wants this win bad.
Yeah, he certainly does, and it shows. It shows. But you know what? I mean, let's face it. Chris Moses this season, GT2, GT1. He's proven a point. He's back, like we've heard them say in the Monday night broadcast. We're saying it here. He's back, and he's just putting everybody on notice right now.
Now, you can imagine, I've heard Marty Uren say that, running GT2 and GT1 is good cross-training. But can you just imagine how dominating this guy, Chris Moses, could be if he just focuses on GT1 solely?
It's going to be scary come season 23, I'll tell you that much.
These guys are all going to have to step up their game, Merys, Sportelli, Parsons, Roman, Merriman, Marty Uren. They're all going to have to step it up.
Yep, and even Prado, who's not racing with us tonight. He's got the team championship sewn up, but so I guess he's opted to sit this one out. But even Prado, come next season, we're going to have to see him step it up as well, because if this is the Chris Moses of season 23, boy, oh boy, things are going to get shaken up.
Yeah, and the other one that's absent tonight, a little bit of a cut there by Chris. I hope he doesn't get a cut violation. Is Alex White. Alex White's absent tonight, so we got Prado and White both absent tonight.
Yes, we do.
Lap 32.
So with 4 laps left to go, Brad Merys out in front. I believe that the lead has dwindled just a little bit now to 3.8 seconds. Wow. So Mose is pushing as hard as he can. I think he still wants this win. I don't know.
Yeah,
Moses definitely pushing for the win. He's giving it everything he's got. That car's got. And likewise, Merys is knows that he's got a pretty good time cushion, so he's like, I'm going to push too. I want it,
Yeah. He can slide back. Brad can slide back. All he needs is a fourth to do it. When we get actually, I got to do my math again, guys. I think Brad is going to need a third to do this.
I think third or better. Just doing some quick calculations off the top of my head, nothing on paper, but with Parsons currently sitting in 5th place right now.
Yeah, he needs third. So
third or better.
But it doesn't get any better than first, so just run it like you stole it.
It doesn't. But there's these guys are all still out there pushing hard. I mean, you go all the way back to it. They're all driving a great race all the way back there. So not taken away from anybody. The top 10 finishers, actually top 10, are all on the lead lap. Calderon, Houston, Myers, Cuppet, Uren, Roman, Parsons, Merriman, Sportelli, Moses, and Merys. I mean, they're all still pushing hard after 3 hours, and that's good on everybody to give us quite a good show for the wrap-up of GT1 Thursday Night Racing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been a fantastic season here in GT1, and I look forward to more of the same in season 23. So I did see an announcement from Al that they're looking to perhaps start season 23 up in about 4 weeks. So I don't know, Shoobs, if you've got some inside information there or what can be shared, but that was a post.
You can know what I know. I mean, that's what I basically know. He wants to get it going. We're all old and all have a little ADD stuff.
Hey!
You take the shiny toy away, we forget about it. So it'd be nice to have a little off time, but get the season right back. Get the new season up and going. Efficiently and quick.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, get the teams formed up. get the draft order set up, get everybody excited again, get them all jazzed up, about getting a new car and some different tracks out, and get everybody revved up, and we'll be all set to go in about 4 weeks. Would be perfect.
Well, I know that Chris had mentioned that we may be running the same car packs, and hey, you want to know something? He's done such an excellent job with the car packs that we currently have that, if we end up with the same, great. If we end up with new ones, great as well. But I'm looking forward to it.
The car pack is in this iteration is so refined. It's like, and you're going to end up with a different car no matter what. So I mean, the fact that he needs a little break from it, take that break. We can run the same car pack, and just look at it maybe in the winter.
Well, Chris with a little off there. That's going to cost him a bit of time after he closed the gap up, so he's
Al
opened that back
Merriman
up to about 4 seconds.
in the pits. Looks like he's going to take a splash and go.
Well, obviously, different gearing and different shift strategy than his teammate, and that's too bad. I hate to see that happen because he's been sitting in fourth for so long now. I was just elated to see Big Al bring a fourth place finish home.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I don't know what that's going to do. Let's see here. That'll push him down to fifth.
He should be out quick, I would think.
Yeah, he's already rolling.
He's away.
He's rolling, and I don't think that Roman's got it in hand to come and put him down a position.
Nah.
Roman doing a
So
little
Parsons
long.
up to fourth. More math.
But he's got, Merriman's still out. He just got out the pits, and Parsons now just about getting to go on to the first part of the Mulsanne straight. And Sportelli into the second kink of the Mulsanne straight. Don't think that he's got enough to catch Sportelli.
Guys, I got to tell you right now, Parsons in fourth, Merys in first. Brad Merys has got it. If Moses passes Merys, we're in a tie situation.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Well, let's see. Let's go back to the timing and scoring page. Let's just do some quick math here. Lap 33 with 3 to go. Merys
has got lap traffic ahead.
Merys has got lap traffic ahead, and he looks like he's going through. Yeah, he just left Indianapolis.
And Moses, this is coming right down to the wire. This is 10 full feature races, 2 qualification races, 3-hour finale, and it's coming down to the last couple of laps. This is unbelievable.
Oh, unbelievable, but very exciting. On board.
And Chris Moses is laying it out there.
On board with Chris Moses right now. We're not seeing Brad Merys up ahead just yet. So Brad's got a fairly comfortable lead, but Moses is pushing extremely hard. Oh, and there goes Merys.
Yeah, and there's Brad. I mean, that gap is not that big.
He's got maybe Calderon in front of him. I don't know. I can't see. And he's going into the Dunlop, so it could get interesting.
Oh, looks like Calderon is directly in front of Brad Merys, and we can look back from Merys. Oh, the spoiler's in the way. Let me just shift that real quick.
Okay, good on Sergio. Yeah, good on Sergio. Good move, Sergio. You've got Chris coming behind you, so be cognizant of that fact and let Chris slide through it with the same courtesy.
Yep, we are going to go into television mode and go back to Moses and see how he is going to maneuver his way around Calderon as they get on to the first part of the Mulsanne straight.
Well, he has just got like 1 and a bit laps to go. We're on lap 34. We're running going to be turning lap 35 right shortly. So I don't know if Chris has got enough, but Brad's just got to keep it steady. But Brad has got to win this thing to win it.
Could be interesting. Hopefully, yeah, gonna be rough for Chris. See where he ends up catching up to Calderon here.
Well, he's getting a slight pull from Calderon right now, passing 190 miles an hour, going down this second part of the Mulsanne Straight. So, and whoa!
Oh, boy! Whoa!
And Calderon taking the wide line to let Chris Moses by. Chris having to push it really hard.
Yeah, that bottled him up a little bit, though. That's what I was worried about. Was he going to get him like in a momentum spot where it really kind of checked him up?
Well, guys, it didn't cost him much on the timing, but I think Chris probably could have gained some off that straightaway. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that gap is now back up to 4.2 seconds, and it's climbing. So not sure if Merys may have been looking at his maybe his XD and looking at the timing, saying, you know, let me just step it up half a notch here and keep it moving because Moses is closing quickly.
Just Moses and his typical luck. He caught Calderon in a bad spot there. You know, it checked him up.
Yeah, it checked him up pretty bad.
You know, just the circumstance. I mean, not Calderon's fault.
No, not at all. It's
fault.
Just the way the dice land, you know.
So, Parsons is like a minute behind Sportelli. No hope of closing that up unless Sportelli absolutely chucks it off the pavement. Brad Merys.
Well, Parsons has got some serious aero damage in the front of that car.
Yeah, you know, Aaron's pushing for everything he's got. He wants to win this too, but you know, all he can do is push as hard as he can.
Aaron!
Loses it in the Mulsanne hairpin.
How he hung on to that and kept the car going in the right direction is beyond me, but good on you, Aaron. Moses closing the gap again.
That just means Al's probably got him back in his sights.
Last lap, boys.
Just cycling through all of our running cars.
Definitely, Merys is backpedaling a little bit. He's like, no mistakes, man. This is it. 3 seconds is you know, a good cushion.
Bjorn Heyman into the pits for a splash and go.
Wow, just not enough there to finish it off. He only had another lap to hang in.
Well, that's going to give Gup Douglas P12 as he comes by the start-finish loop right now. And Mikey, no, probably I don't think Mikey's close enough to capitalize on that as well. So it looks like Mikey will just hold on to P14. But Bjorn Heyman, he's gone. He's out of the pits already.
Well, Gup Douglas, there's another guy we haven't talked about much tonight, but boy, he had some great races this season. You know, him and his teammate had a 1-2 there. So Gup and Mac, great season this year. Look for more next season.
16 running cars. Everybody scoring points tonight, boys.
And I'm on board with Chris Moses, and he is hauling the mail down that straight.
Yeah, he is. He is trying to close that gap ever so hard. Brought it down to a 2.7 second gap. But we are working on a lap 36, and Brad Merys just has to hold it together for a half a lap more. He is entering the Mulsanne hairpin right now. He's just got to hold it together. Chris Moses pushing as hard as he possibly can.
Yeah, and I got to apologize to everybody. I didn't do. I don't know who has more wins, Parsons or Merys. If Moses ends up getting by Brad Merys, it'll be a tie, and I don't know who the win is going to go to. But maybe we should just have a tie and have like a 5-lap shootout on Monday night.
That'd be interesting to see.
Oh, they are getting close together. Boy, Chris sure has the ability to play a spoiler here to Brad's perfectly run race.
That's why Brad's up front. It was a perfectly run race, It's a testament, It is like you were calling out his lap times. He has run a perfect race.
Chris has closed that gap down to just over 2 seconds, which I find is absolutely unbelievable this late in the game. Chris running 3:45s right now. Brad running his last lap was a 3:46, so this should be it, boys.
This should be it as they come through the last S's. And that's it. Your race winner, Brad Merys. Second will go to Chris Moses. John Sportelli bringing it home in third. Little damage in the front left there, but Sporto nonetheless having run a brilliant race.
All right, boys, we have Brad Merys.
Epic run, Brad. Epic run.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Look, first of all, I completely slaughtered Rich Roman. I don't know. I don't have any idea what happened there, but big apology goes out to him. I didn't think I had missed my breaking point or anything, and all of a sudden I'm into the back of him. So he's no doubt really hot at me, and so sorry about that, but I hope he comes back strong next year and gets me on track.
Well, definitely he'll be back at you next season. But Brad, you had me doing mathematics all night long. You did what you needed to do. You're the GT1 champion this year. You put on a clinic tonight with your lap times. Were absolutely unbelievably consistent. Way to go.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. The way it was shaping up, it was looking like it was going to be down to John Sportelli there in the second stint. I had to get past him on the pit stops to get the buffer over Aaron, and it looks like Aaron did come home in fourth place. So I had assumed that Moses was going to take the win before he had his mistake. So it was all down to John Sportelli if I can get past John and if he was able to finish the race. So it worked out really good, and I'm just pleased as punch. Big shout out to Moses as well. Hell of a battle there at the end.
Absolutely, he was pushing really hard, but Brad, I saw on one of your pit stops you picked up 5 seconds, and again, just as you taught us in school, Brad, consistency pays off. And you'll take a look at your timing. I cannot believe how consistent your laps were. You're like a machine out there.
Well, I can tell you that I wasn't so much worried about consistency except driving the damn hell out of the thing on that last stint. I had to get away from Sportelli, and when I saw Moses rejoined within pretty good shape, I knew what kind of speed he was going to have. So it was all about just trying to hang on to the old girl and just just try to blast lap after lap. So thanks, Jack.
Well, Anger Racing team champions, Brad Merys, your GT1 champion. Way to go, Brad. Way to go, Anger Racing. And we'll put you back up into the Gabby channel so you can brag to all the rest of the boys up there.
Hey, do we have any news about when you're going to start up the school?
Yeah, there will be an announcement shortly. So just give us a couple, 3-4 days, and we'll get that information up, cool. And we'll get it going.
Wonderful. Congrats, Brad. Congratulations. Epic win.
Ken, Shubes, Jack, thank you so much, guys.
No worries. Great run, Brad. Again, well earned and deserved victory there.
Thank you, guys.
Well, there you have it. Brad Merys,
perfect.
your
Look,
champion.
Yeah, look, in 3 or 4 days we can find out when we can pick his brain for for secrets on consistency and speed.
Well, you know, Thomas, you've been at the school as well. He's the best guy at picking our brains that I've ever seen.
Exactly, you know. And I will be seeing you guys there again, you know, in the off season, and it's fun, and it's definitely good, you know, to have someone watch what you do and point out things that you can work on.
Absolutely. So that's it, boys. I mean, we've concluded the season. We've concluded GT2, and this was the last of GT1. And boy, I gotta say, it's been a lot of fun. I know that my family here at home is looking forward to the little bit of a break that they get on Mondays and Thursdays. So, and I'm looking forward to it also. But I'm gonna be looking forward to the driving school and any fun races we may have planned.
Well, it's been a pleasure to be here with you two, and I look forward to the next season. So, for myself, thanks to the NAGP for letting us come up here and create mayhem.
Yeah, you got that right? Yeah, thanks for letting me join you guys. It was fun, as always. That went by a lot faster than I thought it was.
Yep, it certainly did, with the three of us up here gabbing away and talking all kinds of nonsense. But we want to thank all of our viewers out there, all of our donators at NAGP. We look forward to seeing you at during season 23, when we will come back stronger than ever. So for Jack Ivey, Tom Schubeck, I'm Ken Rodriguez. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourselves a good night.